What's up, guys? This episode of Mindset in Check, we're actually going to be talking about the habits that I have. I actually call them my lifelong success habits. And hopefully you guys can find some value in this and maybe adopt some of these and improve your success rate. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, thanks for coming back for another episode. My lifelong success habits. Well, my morning usually starts the night before. I've learned this from a few of my mentors, and mentors I'll talk about in another episode. They've taught me that preparing the night before is always key. Preparing yourself the next day or even the day after that as well sets you up for a good foundation to move forward in that day. Usually in the morning, that's when I take my moments to breathe. That's a key one. So we'll just sit and reflect. I do this, and I combined it with one of my. Sorry guys, I just finished eating some popcorn. I combined it with my starting my day with motivation and gratitude. So I put on my headphones. I put on a motivational speech, motivational video, motivational music, and I actually replay all the things that I'm grateful for, I'm thankful for. Just to re-ground myself, take that time to do, in my own way, my meditation essentially. I prepare myself for that day. I get all jacked up and I start down my list that I have prepared the night before on a sticky note, or even just in my head. Not everybody's perfect. We're not always going to nail it down piece by piece. We're going to have some slip-ups, but these are habits that you can continuously work on. Ourself as a person, you will always be working on, so don't get hard on yourself if you miss a day, you miss a task. Just pick it up the next day and continue forward. Planning today for tomorrow or even a month or a year ahead, getting yourself organized, finding the path that you want to go down and starting to implement that movement. Now keep in mind, don't mistake movement for progress. Just because you're moving doesn't mean you're progressing. Some people will move in circles and not actually go forward towards the things that they desire. Being able to develop these successful habits is something that will continuously work you towards the proper progress that you need to see to be successful. Now, consistent exercise and nutrition is key. Mind you, again, we're all human. We all make mistakes and we all fall off the wagon every now and then. I myself haven't been very upkept on all of it, but it's been proven that the exercise actually helps your mind, your body, all together. So it's definitely something important to not only get you jacked in the morning, get you all excited, but keep you healthy and be able to enjoy the successes that you create come later on in life. My nutrition has been starting to get a lot better, eating a lot more healthy, a little bit more consistent, a lot smaller portions. It's been very good. Now, the big one that I want to push towards everybody is it's in the self-education area. Consuming content that is educational or uplifting or motivational on a daily basis, whether it's through books, video, audio, seminars, even chatting with people that are successful in the things that you want to be successful in. And that's the best way to learn too. You actually get a lifetime of experiences condensed into a conversation, and they can give you tips and tricks on what will work, what won't work. And what's cool is if somebody's already done it, there's a blueprint. Somebody's already done it, they've been successful in it, they've created a blueprint. All you have to do is extract that blueprint from them, extract the steps from them, and utilize that as a learning lesson. Now, another one I want to talk about is trying to seek out lessons on a daily basis. And we learn lessons every single day. We learn something new from someone or something every single day. But you need to get good at noticing those. Document those. Record them somehow. Write them down. Whether it's, you've learned to be more kind with people, or you've learned that when you give, you get. And you share something, you get something in return. A full circle comes around. It's a wonderful thing. And that'll wrap back to people who are already successful in the niche or the field that you want to get into or the career that you want to get into. You can pick their brain. That comes back to communication. And again, I'll talk about communication in another episode, a little bit more in depth. But you'll be able to communicate with these people on a regular basis and develop a relationship and a friendship and be able to pick their brain all the time. And most times, if you develop a good enough friendship, it'll be for free. They won't even charge you for it. They'll set you up, they'll help you along the way, they'll do it just because it makes them feel good. And that's another thing. Doing something every single day that actually makes you happy. Like I tell people, I'm like, yeah, if you don't like your job, change it. People are like, well, I can't change my job, it's what pays the bills. I never said to quit and then be unemployed until you find a new job. You can find new jobs. I built my business, True Heroes Coffee, around what I was currently doing. I was actually a loader operator at warehouses. I was not happy, but I still needed to support my family. I wasn't making a whole lot of money, but it was what we had at the time. I actually would do my work so fast and so efficiently and so well that it not only looked good on me, but I could pull my computer out, connect to the Wi-Fi, and send emails and watch YouTube and learn things. And I was always had my audio on, so I turned my loader into a mobile classroom, again, consuming that educational content. I was replacing the things that I normally did, like watch funny cat videos and things like that at my lunch break, where I actually stayed in my loader, parked, and I would watch educational videos according to my niche that I wanted to get into, which happened to be coffee, but the support of our first responders with PTSD. And I figured out how to combine the two and start a business. I never knew how to start a business. I didn't know what came into it, but I educated myself into that. I actually removed my fun content, my YouTube, cat videos, most of my Netflix, my video gaming. I actually haven't touched my video games in, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, because I have a new game in life. My business is my new game. Being successful is my new game. So these habits all carry over into everything you do in life, and it's amazing. If you want to be better at sports, create the habits to get better at sports. Educate yourself, exercise, nutrition, whatever it takes. You need to actually set these habits up properly. Now, these are just some of what I have. And I have a lot of different things that I utilize that might actually work for you in a different way. If you're interested in maybe hearing more tips and tricks, maybe learning different habits, or hearing about some of the motivational audio and music and the ways that I get these things, by all means, leave a comment below. Subscribe so you don't miss any more content, because I will eventually get to something like that in different areas and episodes as we progress through this channel. But I hope these things will help you develop your own habits and see the things that can actually be accomplished just by setting them up. So again, like my video, share the content, tag somebody who needs to see this, wherever it may be. Subscribe so you don't miss anything, and we'll see you at the next episode.